Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rude Boy Mitch here. I'm about to give you my honest opinion and impressions of the day before. Also, this video is sponsored by Juju Energy. If you guys have not gotten your Juju, definitely pick up a tub. It is give you that extra oomph in your gaming, and it doesn't make you feel tired. Also, there's zero sugar in it. You can save 10% off with code RUDE when you go to jujuenergy.com, and let's dive into it. So the day before is marketed as a zombie survival MMO, but unfortunately that is not what we got. We got a somewhat kind of run of the mill, more or less extraction shooter. You wake up in Woodbury here with your character as far as trying to basically kind of learn the ways of Woodbury. It's more or less a central hub, to meet players. Although there is no proximity chat, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to meet players other than text based. But basically, run through these little minor tasks to try and get familiar with the characters, which obviously these characters have no charisma and personality at all. But once you finally get around and meet everybody, then you basically get to go and have your own little tiny space, such as a basically home away from home. Basically, kind of what they're setting you up for is a goal to more or less try to earn as much cash and money as you can, and then turn around and kind of basically live ballin'. But one thing that I did experience when I was in this is the loading screens are atrocious. They are absolutely just horrendous. You will stare at so many loading screens, it's unreal. So after you turn around and make your tent and kind of give you what little bit they give you as far as in terms of a minor base building, even though you're not really defending it off of a horde or anything in that nature. It's more or less just for cosmetics and a cool place to hang out, even though you'll probably never come back to this area. You finally get a chance to actually get in the game. So you go and you be able to talk to all these NPCs as far as storage and whatnot, and you can actually move into what the game is. So when you are in the game, you basically get to roam about a city, a very lifeless city, which fewer zombies than I've ever seen in a zombie survival game. There is very minimal action. And not only are you supposed to complete these minor tasks, which every task is more or less, hey, go get this, grab that, come back. Now, the one thing that I got really frustrated about this is once you get all the loot when you're in the city, there is basically no actual extraction zones that you can use right away. You have to find specific ones that are based on a time of day and night cycle, which is weird because you never actually get to know what the day and night cycle is. So you kind of have to more or less just guess, or you have to run around all the way until you find the exact extraction zone to get it. Now, the developers took about 5 years to actually develop this game, and you don't even have a melee button. That's pretty wild as far as in a zombie survival MMO. So, yes, this is more or less an extraction shooter. Who knows? Hopefully, the devs may still support it and they may keep it on, and it could possibly get better. But the question is, did they already blow their load early? Is it too long, too little, too short? Um, Now, I know since release they have done a couple patches to where they have increased a little bit amount of zombies, and it may be a little bit more fulfillment for the average person that likes to play. I will say this may be like a very good beginner type game for anybody that's just starting on keyboard and mouse because it's not as taxing on your hands. But in the long shot, this is not what we got. This is not, or this is what we got. This is not what we wanted. And hopefully, it'll get better maybe one day. Well, that is my impressions and review of the entire day before. If I were you guys, I would just save your money on it. Maybe it'll get better in a couple years, or if it's even supported. Rude Boy Mitch, out.